In 2025, mechanical keyboards are no longer just accessories, they're performance extensions. As competitive gaming evolves, every microsecond counts. Latency isn't just a number on paper, it's what separates hit from miss, clutch from defeat. Switch feel, sound, build quality, and customization have leapt forward. Hall effect switches, analog actuation, ultra-high polling rates, and wireless tech that keeps up. These are no longer futuristic promises, they're here now. Today, we take you through the top 10 mechanical keyboards for pro gamers in 2025. These picks aren't by brand hype or flashy lighting. They earned their place through testing. Real tests, latency benched, switches felt, software pushed, build teased out, and comfort under long sessions judged. Whether you're chasing razor sharp response in FPS, fluid control in rhythm games, or reliable performance under pressure, one of these boards will be your tool. Let's press in, because the right keystroke can change everything. How we chose. We didn't pick these keyboards based on what looks cool under RGB. We judged by real metrics. First, latency, polling rate, switch actuation, internal scanning, how fast a key press registers in gaming. Then, switch technology, mechanical, linear, tactile, clicky, optical, magnetic Hall effect, analog. Build quality followed, keycap type, PBT versus ABS, case material, stabilizers, mounting design. Comfort under long sessions was essential. Layout, key travel, noise, ergonomics. Also, software mattered. Remapping, macros, profiles, firmware updates. And last, deal breakers. If a keyboard throttled, lagged under wireless, or had poor driver support, it got dropped. After testing dozens, these 10 rose above. Let's dive in. Number 10, Keychron C1 Pro 8K. Starting at number 10, the Keychron C1 Pro 8K shocks expectations. At its price point, it delivers an 8,000 Hz polling rate, a spec usually reserved for elite boards costing much more. With hot swappable switches, solid wired response, and minimal latency, it's a gateway for aspiring pros. Build materials aren't perfect, a BS or mid-grade plastics. Some flex under heavy force. But as far as speed and input accuracy go, this board punches way above its weight. For pickups, finger fatigue, or casual setups, this one gives serious value. If you want performance without paying top premium, this is where your journey may begin. Number 9, Razer Black Widow V4 Pro. The Razer Black Widow V4 Pro builds on legacy. Razer's refined switch tech, tough build, and mature software ecosystem now come with faster optical or mechanical options that cut input lag significantly. The wrist rest is comfortable, the media keys and volume roller are responsive, and RGB and lighting control reach a high polish. For long sessions, it's reliable. It's not the lowest latency board here, especially compared to magnetic or analog picks, but its consistency and durability make it a dependable workhorse that many pro players still trust when they need something that just works. Number 8, Razer Black Widow 5 low profile hyperspeed. Wireless, low profile, high response. That's the promise of the Black Widow V4 low profile hyperspeed. For players who travel, switch machines, or light cleaner desk setups, this board brings sleek lines without compromising input speed. The low profile switches reduce travel and increase speed. Wireless modes, 2.4 GHz or hyperspeed, are tight. Battery life under heavy use with RGB is still the trade-off. Wired mode still has advantages in polling and consistency, but if you want mobility plus performance, this keyboard sits high in trade-off value. Number 7, Gamakei X Noshark NS68. Moving into number 7, the NS68 from Gamakei X Noshark delivers pro-level specs without the premium price. Hall effect switches, rapid trigger support, hot swappable keys, these features are rare at its cost. It doesn't have metal housing or ultra-luxury finishes, but its internal components are strong. In recent tests, this board scored very well for latency, approximately 0.125 milliseconds in wired mode rapid trigger features, and performance unusually good for a so-called budget piece. If you're building up to pro level but want strong features up front, this is one of the best stepping stones. Number 6, Razer Huntsman Phi 3 Pro. The Razer Huntsman V3 Pro marks the move from good to exceptional. Its adjustable actuation points, down to very low travel, allow you to fine-tune for any game. The optical or analog switch options, depending on variant, register with minimal debounce. Build is premium, strong frame, quality keycaps, good stabilizers, strong software control. In our tests, this board stayed responsive through long play sessions without fatigue. For gamers who want input tailored to their playstyle, fast versus deliberate, this board shines. Number 5. Corsair K70RGB TKL. Corsair's K70 line has long been a benchmark, and the K70 RGB TKL holds that legacy. Removing the numpad gives more mouse space, valuable in fast-paced games. PBT caps, solid aluminum plate, excellent firmware, and stable software with macro customization all help it stay in top form. Latency is not bleeding edge like analog boards, but for most users, it's negligible. Durability is excellent. Even after heavy usage, its stabilizers, key action, and actuation remain strong. For many pro gamers, this is a reliable pick that doesn't force too many compromises. Number 4. Keychron K2 HE. At number 4, the Keychron K2 HE blends performance, flexibility, and features very well. Hall effect switches give adjustable actuation, and it supports multiple connection modes: wired, Bluetooth, sometimes 2.4 GHz wireless. Its build is clean, acoustics decent, and for players who sometimes type, sometimes game, sometimes carry their gear, this board hits that sweet spot. Wireless latency is not perfect in all modes, but wired remains excellent. Macro support and firmware updates raise its utility. It's not for only speed chasers, it's for those who demand both speed and flexibility. Number 3, SteelSeries Apex Pro CHA TKL Wireless or Wooting 80HE. In third place, you'll find the Wooting 80HE and comparable analog Hall effect offerings depending on availability. Wooting's hallmark: analog behavior, key actuation measurable to small increments, ultra-low latency. The configuration software, Wootility, is polished. For pro gaming, the difference between just pressed and pressed just enough matters. This board delivers. Build quality, custom profiles, stable firmware, and strong feedback all combine. It lacks wireless at bleeding edge speed, but for wired mode, it is about as refined as keyboards get. Number 2. NuFi Field 75HE at number 2. The NuFi Field 75HE mixes elite speed with high craftsmanship. Adjustable Hall effect switches, supported by per-key actuation control, 8,000 Hz polling rate, and robust firmware. But beyond specs, it has acoustic foam layers to dampen sound, a premium volume wheel, satisfying stabilizers, and build features that feel luxury when typing or gaming. Some small caveats remain: south-facing LED legends, lighting shine-through, some trade-offs in weight, but in terms of daily experience and competitive performance, this board nearly hits perfection. Number 1, Razer Huntsman V 3 Pro Analog Edition. The top spot goes to the Huntsman V 3 Pro Analog Edition, or an equivalent flagship that offers full analog/Hall effect input. This pick isn't simply about speed, it's about control. The analog version allows you to press keys in ways traditional mechanical switches can't, reading partial input or triggering at variable depths. In-game, that means smoother movement, more refined control in racing or flight sim genres, or more feeling in how your inputs translate. Construction is excellent. Premium chassis, stable build, high-quality keycaps, excellent stabilizers, and software that's been refined over firmware iterations. Latency is virtually invisible in wired mode. Wireless may be possible, but with trade-offs. But for the pro gamer who wants every tool at your disposal, this is the board that sets the standard. How to pick your board. No keyboard is perfect for everyone. It's about what fits your playstyle. FPS gamers need ultra-low latency and short actuation. MMO or MOBA players might prefer larger layouts with macros. Wired boards still offer the most reliable response, but top wireless options are nearly as fast. Comfort matters too. Solid build, stable stabilizers, and durable PBT keycaps reduce fatigue. Great software can elevate a good keyboard. Poor firmware can ruin it. Finally, weigh the cost. Sometimes the best board isn't the most expensive, it's the one that keeps you in rhythm match after match. Gaming keyboards in 2025 are more than RGB showpieces. They're precision instruments built for performance. From budget champs like the Keychron C1 Pro 8K to powerhouses like the Wooting 80HE and new 5-field 75HE, each delivers a unique blend of speed, feel, and control. There's no universal best, only what fits you. So choose wisely, play boldly, and let your skill, not your gear, define the win. Like, subscribe, and tell us, what's your weapon of choice?